All right, so the last example we're going to do is example number 5 on page 525 in the textbook. You don't have to have the textbook, but you can follow along if you've got one. The example says if Sandy has the option of investing her $10,000 in continuously compounded. Now, in the example we just saw before, it was compounded quarterly, which means 4 times a year. This means continuously compounded. Anytime they use the word continuously compounded, you're going to jump to this formula instead. So you got the A sub t is equal to P e to the RT. Now, e is not an exponent. That's the number. E is approximately 2.71828 and keeps on going forever and ever. It's very similar to pi, like pi is 3.14152, whatever it is, and it just keeps on going. It's an actual number. E is also, it's called Euler's number. And there's an E button on your calculators so that you can actually type that in and use that if you need to. But I'm just letting you know, you don't try to find something to plug in for E. E is a number. The only time you use this is when they use the expression continuously compounded. If they ask you to compound it quarterly, monthly, annually, anything else, then you're going to use that formula we saw in the last example. But if it's continuously compounded, you're going to use the PE to the RT, or as math nerds call it, PERT. Okay? But you're still going to plug in like you've been doing. The original amount, the principal, is $10,000. E is going to stick there. The rate she had was 0.45, so you move the decimal, it's 0.045. And it says, what's the interest going to be, or how much money is she going to have after 3.5 years? So the time is 3.5 years again. Now it's just a calculator exercise where you multiply 0.045 times 3.5, which is 14. No, it's not. I don't know where I got that number. Sorry about that. It's 0.1575 when you type those two numbers together. Then you say e to that power, e to the 0.1575. There should be a button out there on your calculator. If you're using just a basic handheld scientific calculator, you type in 0.1575, and then you look for the e to the x button. And you press that button, it'll say e to that power. You know, if you've got a graphing calculator, you will actually find the e to the x button, and it will show up as e, and it'll have a little housetop looking thing that'll pop up, and it'll tell you if it's type in the exponent. But anyway, when you finish typing this, you should get $11,705.81. That's how you know you're typing it in right, if you get that number for typing this stuff in.